Look at this.
Oh, perfect. Oh my God.
Isn't it great?
Chris.
A life hack: if you want to organize a drawer, take a piece of packing paper and measure it to the size of your drawer, take it to the Container Store, then map out exactly what drawers can fit and where. Then you don't have to guess or return the extras, and you get a perfect fit.
We're very simple humans when it comes down to what makes us happy. We like things to be organized. We like things to be aesthetically pleasing. We like things to be easy. And so the less stuff that you have, the more aesthetically pleasing, easy, and organized things will be.
Right, I'm challenging you right now. Go and look in your glasses cabinet and tell me if you keep random stuff in there like we do. No wonder we couldn't store any actual glasses. My kids have grown up and we were keeping things like dummies, bottles, vitamins, all sorts of things, and I have no idea why. I took it all out and couldn't believe how much space we had to actually store glasses. So yeah, tell me I'm not the only one that puts random stuff in this cupboard, and tell me what you're keeping in there too.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like.
Give it to me like.
Yow, been a minute. If you're wondering how to clean the water guard, I have a whole video on it in my profile, so go take a look. Water spots are basic. To neutralize, spray them with vinegar, which is acidic. Then use Dawn Power Wash dish spray and lightly scrub with steel wool grade 0000. That grade is so fine that it will not scratch the shower door. Buff out the streaks with the microfiber and a little bit of vinegar, and that's squeaky clean.
I never say this, but watch the whole video. You're never gonna believe what I pulled out of there. Before you go running and screaming to the comments, yes, I did inform the family they needed to have their vents professionally cleaned. I did what I could while I was there. Their allergies have got to be crazy bad. This is what they've been breathing. If you like crazy, awesome cleaning videos, like this video and follow my page, 'cause that's squeaky clean.
I am going to fully expose myself and share some raw reality with you now. And yes, those drawers are so full, they won't close. IKEA furniture we've had for 10 years, still going strong, even when pushed to the limit. Oh my gosh, that dust. So I'm going to start decluttering and deep cleaning this house. I think I might be a hoarder. I am great at cleaning, but shocking at decluttering. I find it so overwhelming, but I just want to get rid of all this clutter. I have been brutal and removed every item in those drawers that does not fit or I don't wear anymore, and I'm so glad I finally got started.
Part 2 to this home office declutter. Here's how it looked at the start of the day, and here's how it looked after we wrapped up for lunch. As you recall, in the morning, we had already purged 8 bags of clothes to donate. While this is her primary closet, it's also a craft room. So we're going to use this unit for vinyl for the Cricut, but remember, it's a home office, so this is for books. Meanwhile, I'm over here moving this because like any good millennial, she has multiple hobbies. Therefore, this side is for sewing and needlepoint. She also loves to make cards, so we set up this little card making kit, gathered up all her cords and electronics, added some labels, tidied up that closet just one more time, and we ended the day with this. And shout out to our amazing client. Because she let go of so many items she didn't use, it allowed us to create a space that's organized and functional specifically for her.
This is how you wash your North Face puffer jacket. This now goes in a delicate setting, very low temperature, mild detergent, and I'm also going to add in some laundry sanitizer. This is what it looks like when you take it out to wash. The next step is very important. Tumble dry on low in 10-minute increments.
Baby, now I got the flow. I'm about to pull up. His wishful kindness. And I've been waiting so long. Now I gotta resurface. Yeah, we about to talk stop. All that bad and we burn it. Cause I've been feeling cool time. I've been fucking cool time. We're turning up now. Can you give me that back? We're turning up now. Can you give me that back? Well, I try to feel your soul. I put that, but I guess you didn't know. As I said, the story told. I've been fucking cool time. Once again, cause I know.
Believe it or not, the key to a clean house is not a Sunday reset. As much as I do love a Sunday reset, the key to a clean house is having a solid daily cleaning routine. And you've got to make it easy for yourself. For example, every morning when I wake up, I make my bed. Then I get dressed and put a load of washing on, because having a load of washing on is a really easy way to feel productive. I put last night's dishes away before I make my breakfast, and every night after dinner I tidy off the dining table because it gets full of clutter. It's our dumping ground, and it genuinely makes the whole house feel tidy when the kitchen and dining areas are clean. Now, usually I will look at the laundry and walk straight past it, but I'm trying to be better at this, so I'm habit stacking. While I watch TV, I'll fold my washing. It's really no skin off my nose. Unfortunately, we have one of those couches that needs daily maintenance, so after we finish watching TV, I'll give it a little fluff. I'll put anything and everything back in its home, like this throw that I left in the blanket basket that actually belongs on our guest bed. It really is that simple. Believe it or not, the key to a clean house is not a Sunday reset. As much as I do love a Sunday reset, the key to a clean house is having a solid daily cleaning routine. And you've got to make it easy for yourself. For example, every morning when I wake up, I make my bed. Then I get dressed and put a load of washing on, because having a load of washing on is a really easy way to feel productive. I put last night's dishes away before I make my breakfast, and every night after dinner I tidy off the dining table because it gets full of clutter. It's our dumping ground, and it genuinely makes the whole house feel tidy when the kitchen and dining areas are clean. Now, usually I will look at the laundry and walk straight past it, but I'm trying to be better at this, so I'm habit stacking. While I watch TV, I'll fold my washing. It's really no skin off my nose. Unfortunately, we have one of those couches that needs daily maintenance, so after we finish watching TV, I'll give it a little fluff. I'll put anything and everything back in its home, like this throw that I left in the blanket basket that actually belongs on our guest bed. It really is that simple.
I have made so much progress up in my room, but then I like bought a bunch of shit and I kind of like, what's the word? Regressed. And then I decluttered again and I got bullied for it on the internet. And then I regressed again because that's life. Like that's just really how like real people deal with things. They're not always perfect. I'm not perfect, right? But my room is way better than it was before. Like there's some progress, right? So I thought that I would come on here today and tackle this cabinet that I got on Amazon because I put all of my bathroom stuff that doesn't fit in my bathroom in it and it is so fucking wrecked. So let's declutter it, let's organize it, and let's get rid of a bunch of shit that I don't need so that way I can keep moving forward and you guys can stop bullying me. Go to part 2.
We are gathered here today because I seriously need to clean out my skincare cabinet. Oh, a rogue set of aligners. I've been looking for those. Anyway, I've been putting this off and it's just got to the point where I couldn't fit anything else in here. And I know some of those products were expired. So I'm being pretty cutthroat. And just sticking with the products that I reach for literally all the time. I must have had about 20 different face serums. I feel like no face can handle that much. So believe it or not, I am actually trying to simplify my life here, even though it's starting to look like I'm doing slightly too much. But what can I say? I still need more than one type of fake tan because they all serve a different purpose. But things are definitely starting to look a little bit more minimal up in here. I still have 3 different types of lash serum and I seriously need to stick with one of them because Lord knows my lashes need it. Trusty little pot of Sudocreme cannot go wrong. Anyway, I think I'm pretty much done, although I was going to get rid of this Origins thing because I've lost the lid and it's gone all crusty, but it's just so good and there's still some left, so I just got rid of the crust. And this is the final. Let me know if you have any products or brands that saved your skin.
Bitches move on cause they know I got beans. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit on my gram. If he smart, he gon' act like a fan. Think you bigger, they got your head gas. Bitches slow, so I give him a pass. Like, keep it a stack. Bitches move on cause they know I got beans. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit on my gram. If he smart, he gon' act like a fan. Think you bigger, they got your head gas. Bitches slow, so I give him a pass. And I just fell in love with a gangster, so he put my name in the top. But I don't let him come to the crib, so we get it on where we at. Nowadays I be ducking them cameras, and they heard that I'm up on them banners. Calling my phone, but they know I don't answer. In the hood, I'm like Princess Diana. I'm thick cause I be eating oats. Bitch not taking shit from me but notes. Wanna be me, so she do my emotes and my name in her mouth, so I bet she gon' choke. Tell her, man, I'm the girl of his dreams. Think about me when he brushing his teeth. He get texting, I'll leave him on scene. Hottest bitch out and they know what I mean. Like, keep it a stack. Bitches move on cause they know I got beans. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know.
Let's do a super realistic clean with me because my room is really messy and this is so vulnerable showing you guys how messy it gets, but let's clean it up. So I'm gonna start by making my bed so I can use that as like a surface to put other things on. I feel like as a content creator, there is like so much pressure to have like a super clean and aesthetic room at all times. And I'm gonna let y'all know that is like not the case for me. I really wish though I was one of those girls with like a super clean room and it was like always presentable for guests, but I struggle with ADHD really bad and it can make cleaning super challenging. If y'all also struggle with ADHD, I find it helps to break it down task by task and do not do anything else until that little task is complete. For me, that'll be like doing my makeup counter and I won't do anything else until that's done. And since I'm a content creator, I do have the perk of like recording myself, so I literally cannot leave that task, otherwise it'll ruin the time lapse. So maybe do that for yourself too. I've really been struggling with anxiety lately, which is part of why my room can get so messy. But yeah, here it is clean. I feel like so much more at peace in like a clean room. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.
So I am pure panic cleaning right now because I've got someone coming round to see if they can fit an integrated dishwasher and washing machine. They are not going to be bothered in the slightest if my house is clean or not, but my mind tells me otherwise. I even changed the Dishmatic sponge. So yeah, I'm scrubbing this downstairs like there's no tomorrow. This fridge had one finger mark on it and I still had to scrub the full thing. And of course, emptying this smelly ass bin. Dettol disinfectant spray is a lifesaver. Did I need to clean these cupboards? No, I didn't. But you really can't beat a fresh kitchen drenched in Sephora. Oh, and here's a clip of me dancing with the washing machine, trying to get it out. Luckily, I did this the other day, so it's not too bad. So not happy with the marks it left on the floor. I am so happy to be saying bye to this machine. Well, that's if they can change it, fingers crossed. Onto the lounge. Dog hairs, be gone. Okay, let's see how many empty water bottles Tom has dumped today. Oh, there's 1 and 2. This unit is giving dusty. Some advice if you're planning on buying a new build, don't buy black furniture because the dust will drive you insane. Finish with a good mop and some smellies, and we are done. My underwear drawer was in a state, like I couldn't even open it. It was shocking. So I've gotten it all out and we're starting again. Obviously starting by giving it a good wipe down because, as I've said before, I shed like a dog. It really works for me having things in these different baskets, especially with the size of the drawer. So the first big basket I have like my wired bras in, and then the second one's got my bralettes in. I've made sure to attach a clip on how I actually fold these all up, as you can see now. It's basically just folding it half and then rolling it in on itself, but it works really well. The next section is for like my bigger pants, like Brazilian cheeky, I don't know what they're called. I do make sure I put them in colour order to an extent. I know it's quite sad, but it works. And then again, how I fold it up works really well and fits in a container as well. And then another little section, and this one's for thongs. Again, we've got the colour order to an extent. It's the colour order that works for me, probably not rainbow, but whatever. And then I've made sure again to attach a clip on how I fold these. It's pretty similar to the previous one, but obviously they're a different shaped hand. And then finally, we've got another little basket, and this one's for socks. But 1 pair of cozy socks, and then the rest of my socks, which are all white. I know it's boring. I am boring. And I finally store my deodorants to the right of these, which works for me.
If you're anything like me and absolutely hate the after dinner cleanup, then this is your motivation. Go and get it done. You can thank me later when you've got a nice clean space to wake up to in the morning. Anyway, we had spaghetti bolognese for dinner tonight, so that's me just done the dishes and cleaning the oven there. I am using my Shark handheld hoover for the crumbs. Absolute game changer, by the way. My cleaning combo tonight was the pink stuff paste and the multi-purpose spray. That's me also just having a tantrum because I realised I missed a dish to wash. How annoying. Anyone spot all these little toes at the dining table when I was wiping it. Then got the good old Shark out for a hoover and used the pink stuff floor cleaning spray. At some point today, Cooper managed to get his hands on an eraser daddy, RIP, so yeah, I had to give that all a hoover as well. It was absolutely everywhere. Then had to deal with this pile of clean washing that's been sat on my sofa that I have been avoiding all day, so yeah, put that away, then gave the couch a quick vacuum and Febrezed it. The end is now near, so I just picked up all this crap that was lying around, put the dry clean washing away, and then gave this area a hoover as well, and finished off with a wax melt.
Becoming a minimalist. Over the past year, I challenged myself to declutter our possessions. I'd say that we have a pretty minimal home, but I wouldn't say that we are minimalists. I've noticed over the past few months that things have started creeping back into our house, and I'm the kind of person that gets really stressed out over mess. So I've decided that today is the day I'm going to start my journey to minimalism. For me, being a minimalist doesn't just mean owning less possessions. It's minimalising everything in my life.
Anything that doesn't bring my family joy or serve us at all, we will be decluttering from our life. I've decided to start in the kitchen because this is somewhere we spend a lot of time. So after going through all these boxes of medicines and batteries, I decided to keep what was necessary. And when I put it back, I actually didn't like the look of it. And I thought to myself, what do we do in this place in the kitchen the most? And for us, it's where we tend to make breakfast. So I decided to turn this cupboard into a breakfast cupboard. The cupboard next to it's where I tend to keep all the pasta and rice. So again, I went through everything, checked some dates, clean the cupboard down, and then got rid of anything that we don't actually use. And now just looking at these cupboards brings me so much more joy. They look clean, neat, bring me so much more peace.
Fais juste avec de l'eau pour voir s'il te plaît. N'oublie pas de t'abonner pendant que je frotte mon frérot. Note, ça ne marche pas sur 10.
Don't give up, it's not your birthday. You'll find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill the bars. I'm in the having sex, I ain't in the making love. So come give me a hug if you're in there getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill the bars. I'm in the having sex, I ain't in the making love. So come give me a hug if you're in there getting rough. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of goofy love. With homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Roll them trees up. If you watch how I move, you mistake before I play up here. Been hit with a few shells, now I walk with a
Day 26 of decluttering my house. Today we're going to start on the front pantry. And I'm pretty sure this is going to make the other pantry look easy. Because I truly don't know what we're going to find in here. Hopefully it's not as bad as I think it's going to be, but I'm pretty sure it could be torturous. I'm just going to focus on this lower level today and basically work my way over and up. You might have seen earlier that I've stored some of the donation stuff that I found in other drawers in here, so I had to pull that all out, and then I had to pull out all the other stuff that's in my pantry that sort of belongs, but has been incredibly poorly managed by me, leading to this current disaster. Back at the side, there's a bunch of cleaning supplies like Swiffers and brooms, so I pulled those out and I'll clean up back there as well. There was a surprising amount of stuff back there that I didn't know I had, so that's kind of a win, but like terrible place for a fire extinguisher. That's not going to help me at all. After I pulled all that stuff out, I wiped space down too because there was a bunch of dog hair and just kind of gross dust. I put the Swiffer and the brooms back and then sorted out what I'm getting rid of from what I'm keeping, and there was a lot to get rid of. When I finally did that, I started putting things back in here. For now, this is a pretty empty space, but I suspect I'm going to put stuff in from other shelves. But for now, it looks great. Yay!
Got the house to myself tonight, so I'm doing a 1 hour speed clean whilst my Chinese is en route. Switched into PGs, of course, because I ain't cleaning in no cargos. Tonight there was a record breaking 4 cups and bottles in the boys' room tonight, so I removed them, washed them, and then wiped down the cooker and the sink. This ain't a deep clean, so don't come at me tonight if I'm missing any spots. Although I will say, whilst my Dettol was marinating on the table, I noticed that the blind handles were really dirty, so I gave them a good scrub. Then gave the floor a good hoover. Ollie had been playing with Connect Sand in here earlier, so it was honestly like the beach. Now this is the dog's corner of the sofa. That is why there's always multiple blankets piled up in this area to save my couch from getting dirty. A lot of you ask how I manage to keep this sofa clean with kids and a dog. I honestly don't. I just manage to hide the stains well. It is really difficult to keep clean. On a serious note though, a good upholstery cleaner is always on hand for any accident. On to the never-ending pile of washing. I actually never got around to folding and putting away the clean washing tonight, but never mind. There was me just minding my own business, doing the perfect Hoover lines, and my Hoover decided to die on me. Quick battery change and we're all good. Finally caved and got the boys one of those TikTok shop lights that everyone has, and I'm kind of jealous. I want one for my own room. Not me taking the Chinese delivery in whilst I've got a tripod set up watching my Hoover. Also, disclaimer, that is not a prawn cracker I gave the dog. It is in fact a pig's snout.
On continue avec la partie 2 des 4 faits intéressants sur le ménage. Cette fois-ci, une étude nationale montre que les Français passent en moyenne 2h30 par semaine pour l'entretien de la maison. Divise la France en deux. Dans le Nord, on serait plus maniaque. Et oui, 31% des Bretons et 27% des habitants du Nord nettoient leur habitation tous les jours. En revanche, dans le Sud, 28% à vous faire les tâches ménagères une fois tous les 15 jours. Grand écart au niveau des chiffres. Peut-être que dans le Nord, on passe plus de temps à la maison et dans le Sud, plus de temps dehors. On trouve ça intéressant ou pas? J'en profite pour vous poser la question. Vous me répondrez en commentaire d'où venez-vous du coup. On enchaîne avec le 4e et dernier fait. Ça va peut-être te donner un peu de motivation. Nettoyer et ranger libère les énergies créatives. Si on y réfléchit, cette théorie est loin d'être absurde. Désencombrer son environnement, aérer, le rendre plus sain et plus agréable à vivre, permet de désencombrer ses pensées et ainsi de libérer des moyens de réflexion. Pas hasard si les gens qui cherchent à se reprendre en main commencent par faire le ménage chez eux. C'est en effet un point de départ accessible, fait du bien avec ses résultats immédiats, qui donne clairement de la confiance en soi et de la motivation, démarrer ses nouveaux projets de vie. Pour ça aussi que tu m'entends souvent dire, nettoyer son toit est également prendre soin de soi. Moi, ce que tu penses de tout ça en commentaire. Toute la vidéo que tu as vue en fond du nettoyage frigo, tu pourras la retrouver sur ma playlist avec toutes les explications. Comme d'habitude, je compte sur toi pour partager et surtout à t'abonner si ce n'est pas déjà fait.
It's day 12 of the spring cleaning challenge. Today we are tackling the walls and everything that touches them in the living room. This may sound really weird, but washing the walls is one of my favorite ways to make my house feel so much cleaner, especially if you're like me and you have small kids. At least for me, anytime I look really closely at my walls and doors, I can almost always see little fingerprints or tiny splatters of things. Plus, your walls in a room make up such a big area, so getting this task done feels like a huge win. So I am just going around and using soap and water and a microfiber cloth to wipe down all of the walls and the doors in this room. And then I'm using a duster pad to just get anything that touches the walls. So I have this photo legend here as well as the TV that I dusted with this. Surprisingly, this actually wasn't too bad. I also grouped in the windows and the glass pane of our front door in this task as well, which I'm just using a regular glass cleaner to do those. Our front window never stays clean in our house because our dog likes to sit on the back of our couch and put her nose up against the window, as you just saw where she was. So this window is something I have to tackle pretty frequently. I hope this gives you guys some motivation to get your spring cleaning done too, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 13 of the spring cleaning challenge.
trash, keep, donate.
Some days when you wake up with just the most random thoughts. Well, today I was like, you know what? I really want to just deep clean the heck out of my bedroom today, get all the dust gone. Every single year, the itch of spring cleaning just hits me. So first, I wash my sheets. My headboard needs like a desperate dusting. That's just from the bed. I have never appreciated my vacuum as much as I have today, cleaning the baseboards with it. Behind the nightstands were so bad, I need to pull them all the way out way more often. Grabbed my shampooer to give the rug a good shampoo. It was so hot in my room. I tried to go over it a couple times to get all the nasty dirt out. The first pass, so gross. So we'll wash it one more time and let's see how much dirt comes up. This is why we always double shampoo. It smells so freaking good in here. Last night I was watching TV while doing this. After like 6 minutes, my butt was burning. We did a little decluttering, took out the dirty clothes so that I could go wash those, and dusted the blinds. I also vacuumed the chairs in my room, and then I took everything off the little dresser so that I could wipe it all the way down as well. I am here for all the spring cleaning. I just love it. It's not perfect, but my room feels so much better.
This January, I'm decluttering my home, and on this day, all of the kitchen cupboards were in for a big clear out. This cupboard had haunted me for some time, and I was truly afraid of what was lurking in the depths. After emptying it all out, I was faced with who knows what, and even some of these jars expired in 2018, which means they moved house with me 2 years ago. In the hope of making my life a little easier, I decided to have a shuffle about of my pantry cupboard and create a shelf for storing the remaining spices and sauces. Why I've never owned one of these spice racks before, I don't know, but I picked this up at B&M the other day and I love it. It makes it easy to see everything in the cupboard at first glance. Then this cupboard organizer is also a bonus just to utilise all that space. Right, kids snacks back at the top, and that's the pantry complete. Moving on, and it's time to tackle the coffee cups. Does anyone else find they collect random mugs throughout the year? A quick spray down of the shelves as I'm cleaning and decluttering at the same time. 2 birds and 1 stone and all that. Popping in one of the undershelf mug holders just because. I was hoping it might free up some space, but none of my mugs fit in it properly, so we'll just go with it. Popping back in some of my old trusty favourite mugs to the shelf above, but I have managed to clear a shelf. I'm enjoying learning that not every shelf and cupboard needs to be filled. All of that was thirsty work, so I stopped for a quick coffee break and started questioning my life choices. Now we're back at the cupboard where it all began, and I had a lot of vacuuming to do here. It was like a sprinkle bomb had gone off. Once that was all cleared, I decided this cupboard would be used for big items and would make the perfect home for the toaster and frees up that essential worktop space. Next week we are decluttering upstairs, so make sure you follow along for more.
Every Wednesday I set a 1 hour timer and I see how much I can get done around the flat in that time. It is a lifestyle at this point. But giving myself one little baby hour in the middle of the week where I just get on with it and I'm not allowed to procrastinate has honestly made my life so much better. For one, I do very much see this as an Olympic sport, and every week I'm trying to beat my personal best. Okay, I'll admit, breaking one of my favourite straws while aggressively unloading the dishwasher was not my best work. But you win some, you lose some. Reloading the dishwasher with a smidge less aggression. And now a task I cannot put off any longer. My fridge absolutely humdingalings. Taking out what I think are the offending areas and washing them properly in the sink. Ooh, that is definitely dried up milk on there. No wonder the stench has been sending me west every time I look for a snack. I'd normally edit this really smoothly, but just know those shelves are getting banged left, right and centre when you're trying to take them out. Also, I'm lazy cleaning the rest of the shelves because I'm just not in the mood for a shower trying to do them in the sink. Fridge clean done in record time. That is something I'd normally make a way bigger deal about, probably give it its own video, but do you know what? I just couldn't be asked. Just wanted to get it done as quickly as possible. And it's inspired me. I think every week I'm going to try and include one of those cleaning jobs that you always put off, but in reality, it doesn't even take that long. Well, here we go again. Time to clean my sofa, and I've not actually done it with surf disinfectant for a while. Somebody asked me to try a different pattern, so I've tried to go for like a checkered vibe, and I'm just going to tell you now, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But we're against the clock and there are no time for redos, so we're going to have to live with it. Luckily, it will only be there until I decide to plonk my ass on it. And my ass is drawn to that sofa like a moth to a flame, so we shall not be waiting long. Oh, whose idea was it to put the timer over there and then mop? Risking a bin run with a mere 5 minutes to go, but I'm back and we've still got 2 minutes. Time's up, goodbye.
day 6 of the spring cleaning challenge. And today we are tackling the stovetop and oven. Now I really want to know, how often do you guys clean your stoves and ovens? Because I'm really good about cleaning the stovetop. I feel like I do that quite often, but my oven is a completely different story. I feel like I honestly forget about it most of the time. I feel like the only times I really pay attention to the oven is when it smells like something has like fallen off of a pan, or like I'm cooking a pizza and the toppings fell off onto the bottom and then caused a burning smell. And at that point I kind of just scrape up whatever has fallen off and is causing the smell and then move on. But anyway, I started this task by spraying Easy Off, the fume-free one, into the actual oven, and then I'm gonna let that sit. And then I'm using the Barkeeper's Friend Soft Cleanser on the stovetop. And as you guys can see, I have this little scraper tool that I got off of Amazon. I love this thing. I use it for pretty much everything, but my favorite has to be getting things off of the stovetop with it. Next, I am just gonna use regular dish soap to scrub the grates that go in the oven. And then I'm really gonna put some effort into the actual oven. I think my plan moving forward for some of these tasks that I feel like I'm not tackling as often as I should is at the start of every season, I'm going to tackle them, unless I find I need it more often. So for the door of the oven, I ended up using my scraper here. There was a ton of stuff just kind of stuck on, and I ended up just starting with the Easy Off on this glass, and then I went back in with Dawn dish soap, and then I'm just using a Scrub Daddy sponge for the rest of the oven, and I'm scrubbing and then using a paper towel to clean it all out. And then for the outside, I'm just using a regular antibacterial spray just to wipe everything down. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 7.
I'm hosting girls' night, so that can only mean one thing. We need to clean this flat within an inch of its life. Last time I was cleaning before the girls came over, somebody asked me why I don't do this every day and why I only do it when guests are coming. And I'm like, obviously I can't be asked to do this every day. So I think a little dust sitting there is good for the old immune system. So I only go full dust busters, maybe like once a month or once every 2 months. That went too fast, but absolutely fuming. I stopped the camera to go and get my window vac, and then I completely forgot to film the part where I window vac the mirror. I had a lot more free time on my hands when I agreed to host this rodeo themed girls' night, but I've been real busy since then. So I just ordered a bunch of stuff, which you can see scattered on my table. But I've got no real plans, so we could very well have a Glasgow Willy Wonka experience on our hands here. And to make matters worse, I've been invited out for dinner, so off I go. Cock-a-doodle-doo, bitches, it's the next day. That is a remote control. Nothing makes me clean like having guests coming over, which is why this is a 2-day extravaganza. But I will say, I'm so much more fired up in the morning. The last thing we want is for my friends to know that I live here. Therefore, we are cleaning the living daylights out of my bathroom right now. Ooh, window vac is having her moment. Look at her go. This area needs some serious attention. By the way, I will be back for my bathroom floor, but it's just like a little bit wet right now, so I'm moving on. Getting these glue dots from the ceiling from the last time I stuck balloons up. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Also, I'm going to get my disinfectant wipes out and disinfect the switches and stuff that my friends could be touching, because I'm just thoughtful like that, you know. I've been using the same dust magnet on the flash mop the whole time, and my lord, disgusting. I cannot believe the audacity of my flat to have that much dirt and dust lurking, given the amount of time I spend cleaning. Pretty sure I already vacuumed this bit yesterday, but you can never do too much vacuuming. Little Miss Steam Up, I love you. I haven't sat on my sofa in ages, apart from perching my ass on the end there, so I'm just redoing this bit, and then it looks pretty good to me. Gotta get in the gap. More mopping, and now it's time for me to attempt setting up. Goodbye.
Y'all, I got the keys to my new apartment, but of course, before I move anything into my apartment, I'm gonna clean up. These apartments, they do clean, but they do like a surface level clean, so I wanted to do more of a deep cleaning, and of course, I started with my kitchen. So the appliances did look new, like the fridge and the microwave and the oven, but I still wanted to kind of go in and clean it with the, like an all-purpose disinfectant. I don't know. I cleaned it, and I mean, I feel comfortable with how clean it is, but I just kind of wanted to get into the nooks and crannies just in case any lasting dirt was left from the previous owners. And then of course I wanted to wipe down the handles with the Lysol wipe, and then I went into the bathroom and I cleaned the toilet, and I made a mistake and dropped the cap of bleach inside of the toilet. Y'all, that is so nasty to me. I don't know why. Like, the toilet looked clean, but like I said, I like to deep clean, and I do have a new toilet brush, and then I used a Lysol wipe to wipe the rest of the toilet. I always use a Lysol wipe. I don't think it's smart to use a rag to clean your toilet. I just like the fact that I can clean it and then throw the little wipe away. And then here is my new shower. It's really big. I don't really love the white tile, but I love taking baths and I love a big tub. And here are my new countertops. I don't like the bathroom counters, but it is what it is. Everything can't be perfect. And then I wanted to go back into the kitchen and kind of put everything away, and I'm already starting to feel really comfortable in this space. I really like it. And then I also kind of wanted to wipe down the countertops and just make myself at home. And the only places where I have carpet is my closet and my room, so I'm definitely about to start vacuuming.
Hallo Freunde, heute muss ich mal wieder mein Zimmer aufräumen, weil es echt ein bisschen unordentlich geworden ist. Und da dachte ich mir, nehme ich euch doch einfach mal wieder mit. Deswegen habt ihr gerade schon mal das vorher gesehen. Dann habe ich erstmal angefangen mit meiner Bettecke. Mir hat das da eigentlich richtig gut gefallen mit diesem blau-weiß-rosa Bettzeug. Deswegen habe ich es einfach gelassen und habe nur mein Bett neu gemacht. Und dann ging es auch schon zu meinem Nachtschrank. Da habe ich einmal alles runtergeräumt, unter anderem auch diesen Weihnachtsbaum, weil ich die Weihnachtsdeko wirklich nicht mehr sehen konnte. Dann habe ich ihn einmal sauber gemacht und habe dann ein bisschen neue Deko raufgestellt. Und dann ging es weiter mit meinem Schminktisch. Da habe ich auch erstmal die Sachen, die noch oben lagen, in die Schublade reingeräumt. Und dann habe ich auch da endlich die Weihnachtsdeko weggeräumt und sie ausgetauscht gegen ja ein bisschen was Frühlingshaftes. Ich weiß, wir haben noch nicht Frühling, aber ich habe trotzdem schon mal Lust drauf. Deswegen habe ich da so Tulpen hingestellt und dann noch so eine Blumengirlande aufgehangen. Da weiß ich noch nicht, ob mir das zu viel ist, aber ich glaube, ich finde es ganz süß. Dann habe ich noch ein paar Pakete weggeräumt, die so auf dem Boden lagen. Und dann ging es zu meiner Schreibtischecke, die war auch ein bisschen unordentlich. Da habe ich erstmal ein bisschen Wäsche weggeräumt und dann habe ich noch den Schreibtisch aufgeräumt, also einfach so ein paar Sachen wegsortiert. Und dann hatte ich noch ein paar Sachen aus London, die ich wegräumen musste, die ich da gekauft habe. Deswegen habe ich die dann nochmal schnell wegsortiert. Dann ging es zu dieser Rumpelecke, da stand einfach noch ein Lebkuchenhaus, Leute, deswegen muss ich das auch wegräumen. Und dann seht ihr jetzt hier einmal meinen gesamten Adventskalender-Inhalt, den ich einfach immer noch nicht wegsortiert habe. Deswegen seht ihr jetzt mal hier einen Zeitraffer, wie ich das so ein bisschen sortiert habe. Und dann habe ich es alles weggeräumt. Und dann dachte ich mir, weil da eigentlich voll viele so kleine Mini-Größen mit dabei sind, dass ich daraus einfach eine kleine Reisekulturtasche mache. Deswegen habe ich das alles da reingeräumt und für die nächste Reise habe ich es dann direkt. Und dann seht ihr nochmal eine kurze Zeitraffer, wie ich meinen Kleiderschrank einräume und dann habe ich nur noch ein bisschen gesaugt. Und ja, dann seht ihr auch schon das Nachergebnis. Jetzt ist alles wieder schön sauber.
If cleaning overwhelms you, this video is for you. I'm a professional house cleaner, and I'm going to show you how I do a basic bathroom clean in about 30 minutes. Now, I like to break the bathroom up into different zones, starting with zone 1, which is the shower. So remove everything that's in your way, spray it down with your favorite cleaner, give it a good scrub. I'm using the Scrub Daddy scouring pad. You're going to rinse it off, squeegee, and then you can towel dry if you'd like. Moving on to the glass doors, I'm using the Cif Cream by Scrub Daddy, the scouring pad, scrub that in, wipe it off with a clean rag, and then I buff it out with some glass cleaner and a fresh towel. I put everything back, and then I move on to zone 2, which is the tub. Same process, remove everything that's in my way, spray it down with my cleaner, give it a scrub, then I'm gonna rinse it off, squeegee, and then towel dry. And then I put everything back. Then I move on to zone 3, which is the countertops and mirrors. Same process, remove everything that's in my way, spray the surfaces down, and then give them a good wipe with my microfiber rags. Put everything back. And then I move on to zone 4, which is the toilet area. Everything out of my way, I scrub the inside of the toilet, and then I spray the outside down with my cleaner, let that sit, and then I give it a good wipe down with my rags. While I'm in zone 4, I also wipe the baseboards and floors around the toilet and clean the toilet paper holder. Now we're in zone 5, which is the floor. So I'm going to remove all my stuff from the bathroom, clear the floors, get rid of any rugs that are in there, empty the garbage, and then I'm going to do a vacuum and mop, and then I'm all done. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and follow for more. And if you have any questions about the products or anything I'm using in this video, let me know down in the comments. I usually link everything that I'm using as well. Here are some of the afters, and thanks for watching.
Originally, my afternoon plans were to sit on the couch and do nothing, but I decided I should probably get up and declutter a few spaces in the house. First on our list was our little armoire bar, and I know this looks like a lot of alcohol, but we were pretty much gifted all of it, and I just like the way that the bottles look. Once I had everything that did not belong out of there, I reorganized it and cleaned the surface. I do want to put some wallpaper in here because I think it would look super cute, but I just have not had the energy to do that yet. I did take everything to its rightful home. This went downstairs. Hey. And these went to their rightful homes, the bathroom and the linen closet. And with the 911 kit in its home, we can move on to the toy shelf. I am not purging the toys today. It's just way too big of a job to do when the kids are awake, but I did want to clean off the top of the shelf. This always makes the living room look like 3 times cleaner. All this stuff belonged in my oldest anyways, all that belongs in her room. Had to make sure no one saw me sneak in there. Once I put those up, I moved on to the other side of the shelf and just continued decluttering, finding new homes for things. Our Alexa shuffles family photos, so that's why it got baby faced. A lot of people asked about this shelf, and my mom did make it, but they sell similar ones at IKEA. That's where the bins are from. And now that I got those last few things off, the shelf is clean. Just ignore the toys. The last area on my list was above the cabinets. It drives me crazy having all these boxes up here. Had to do a little parkour for those last 2. I thought for sure I was going to break my kneecaps trying to get back down, but luckily I made it down unscathed. All these boxes were snack stuff that I bought in bulk, and I just didn't know what to do with them. But I had cleared out a spot with a big bin in the pantry, so I dumped
dumped all the snacks into that bin. I broke all the boxes down and put them in a trash bag, and then I was able to put that bin back in the pantry. This made me feel so much better about the house, and it took me like 30 minutes. It's just one of those things where it feels so daunting, but it really takes no time at all. But now that it's all done, I'm going back to my original plan and just laying on the couch the rest of the afternoon. And of course, I'm keeping the Baby Yoda tin. Okay, bye!
Let's declutter my claw clip drawer. Keep. Color blue legitimately triggers me, so sell. This one's an egg, but I don't like that. Keep. This one my best friend Kayla bought me, and I love it. I've tried so many times to use these. Things never work out. Sell. These I thought were claw clips. I don't like it, but I think they're really cute. Look at the little cherry. I'll keep the cherry and then sell the pineapple. Oh my god, but I have to keep this adorable strawberry. Waka waka waka. I already have a huge claw clip, one that Kayla got me, so sell. This one is my birthstone. Keep. This one is a giant one with cherries. Keep. Every pink lover needs a giant baby pink claw clip. So this is my designated one. Sell all of these muted tone claw clips. Sell. Keep these two. How cool are they? One side is black and one side is white. Then sell this one because it doesn't really hold my hair. All 4 little cuties in the back we're keeping. We don't love the color blue. Well, I don't love the color blue, so sell. I don't like the way this looks. Like it just I don't like it. So we're gonna keep the 3 Easter ones. I love a good themed claw clip. Keep the silver. This one's super cute. This cutie butt little green one, keep. This is my keep pile, and this is my sell pile, and color schemes of the two, like you could just really tell what colors I like and what colors I don't like. I'm gonna put all of the keeps back in the drawer.
It's day 21 of my declutter challenge, and today I'm tackling this hot mess in my laundry room. This wall of cubbies is really used for storage for a ton of different things, but it's gotten easily out of hand and a giant mess. Because this is such a big area, my goal for today was to just get everything off the floor and off the top of these cubicles, and then I'm going to do the top cubbies only, basically splitting the area in half. I have a lot of different hobby type stuff over here. I kind of like to dabble in a lot of different things, honestly, to just feed my creativity, but I've got a lot of glitters, I've got a lot of paints, ribbons, bows, really a lot of little things. And the top portion of all of these cubicles really is such a big mess. It just became a catch-all for everything. So for those of you who like to see exactly what I'm getting rid of, I'm putting all the decluttered items into this brown bag. And the top is finally clear, and now I'm moving on to the top cubbies. I've got these curtains that I'm never going to use. Goodbye. This cubby I actually just went through the other day. I am a DIY nail girly. I do them myself. That's all my nail stuff. This cubby has some paints and some dried up wood glue and wood putty that I'm getting rid of. And this next cubby is chemical hair products. If you didn't know, I was a hairdresser before I became a nurse. I actually went to a tech high school for it, and I've just kept up with my license, but I really only do my family's and my own hair now. This cubby wasn't too bad. I just condensed a couple of things and then made things more organized and put things back. The next cubby you'll see, I actually put all of my glitters into one box. And then this is my favorite cubby. It's my turntable that has art supplies for my kids. It just makes me happy, especially when it's neat and organized. But when we're doing arts and crafts, it's nice to just be able to take out this turntable and have a lot of supplies in it. Out of here, I'm just going to get rid of some dried out paints and some broken crayons and dried up paintbrushes. And then I'm just going to wipe down the top of all of these cubbies, and I'm going to try really hard to keep it clear. And here's the brown bag that I am getting rid of. And of course, a final look of how it came out. I hope you guys love it and come back tomorrow for day 22.
bedroom and bathroom need a really good deep clean, so let's do it. Look at all that.
Slightly embarrassing, but come and clean my messy ass apartment with me. And no, I'm not glorifying having a messy apartment. This is just literally what happens when you don't take care of yourself. I go through mental ruts. This actually happens like every couple months to me. I've always been a little bit more on the messier side of things. So when I get really like mentally unstable, I just stop taking care of myself altogether. And this is the result of that. So we're gonna be fixing it today. We're gonna be cleaning up our lives. That rug actually ended up going to my salon. I don't know why I had it in the middle of my floor here. The laundry is where the biggest issue is. When I get in my lazy moods, I just don't hang stuff back up, and then everything just ends up on the fucking floor. There was probably clothes in every single room. You want to know what the problem is I will clean everything up, and I'll tell myself, like, I'm gonna keep it clean, this isn't gonna happen again, and then, like, a couple weeks later, I blink, and it's fucking back to just how it was. I also have to take breaks throughout the day, so that was me just taking a little bit of a break. This is like a full day affair, okay? I also have an obsession with washing my sheets. My sheets and my pillow, like, I don't know how often you're supposed to wash them, but them bitches get washed a lot. There's nothing better than having a clean bed. I don't know why every pair of shoes that I owned was in this front area. Clean that up. And then the bathroom, bitch. I hate cleaning the fucking bathroom. You know what? I decided if I'm gonna clean the bath, I'm gonna do it right. We're gonna go through all of my hair products. I'm a hairstylist, so I have a ton of hair products, and we are going to organize them and put them in nicely. I also found this skincare stuff. I don't know what it is or what it does, but we decided to try that out. It's kind of like I just find random stuff that I just never opened before. It looks like a reward, I guess. And then this is like asking to get your back broken. It's like bend over, bend up, having to hang up all these shirts. It's like I probably did like 75 fucking bendovers today. But when I'm in the mood to clean, you bet your sweet ass cheeks I am deep clean in this bitch. Like, I'm talking, we're getting all those dust. We murder the dust bunnies. Fuck the dust bunnies. And when all of this is all said and done, it kind of tricks my brain into thinking that I have my life together. Like, after I'm done cleaning, I'm like, wow, Lexi, you really got it figured out. When really I just did the basic human fucking basic needs. Basic skills, I guess, not needs. I don't know why I said that. And then having a cloud couch is all fun and all until you have to literally fluff it after every single time that you use it, or else it just doesn't look good. And then here is my bathroom all done. I love the pink. The bathroom is a completely different vibe than the rest of my house. I don't know why I did it that way, but I did. Then I just hung up that thing. It was in my old studio. If you know, you know. And here's my bedroom. I mean, it's not like fully clean, but I mean, at least there's not just shit all over the floor anymore in here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed getting my mental state a little bit better with me today. Clean your shit.
Hey y'all, clean my sister's postpartum depression room with me. So my sister had a baby this year, and becoming a mother is a life-changing event. And sometimes things can get out of control. As a mother of a 2-year-old, I remember this feeling. You spend every hour of the day taking care of somebody else, and sometimes it gets hard to take care of yourself. So I decided to help my sister clean up because sometimes it's easier to just do instead of asking somebody what they need. It takes a village to raise a baby and to raise a mother. And I love to clean, so why not help out? I believe that when your area is clean, it helps out a lot with your headspace. As a member of Clean Talk, I've seen a lot of messy rooms on this app. And you never really know somebody's situation, so it's better not to comment rude, negative things. If anything, just spread love. So I started cleaning up how I always do and put all the clothes onto the bed, and then I started picking up all the trash. I moved her makeup table to the wall because I thought that would give more space. Then I started to clean off her makeup table because there was some makeup on it, and then I started putting her makeup up one by one. I honestly feel like there's nothing better than coming home to a clean home. And as you can see, she has a lot of skincare and makeup products in her room. I low-key wanted to take some of that makeup and skincare for myself and think that she wouldn't notice, but honestly, she would probably notice. So then I moved on to her nightstand, and I think I moved that around a few times because I just didn't know where it would be best. I ended up moving the bassinet over and moving her makeup table to the other side next to the mirror that was hung up on the wall. I honestly did not clean under her bed. There's just a bunch of storage bins, so I was going to leave that to her because I wasn't going to go through all of those bins. And the only other thing that I left was her laundry, because one thing I do not do is other people's laundry. I'm sorry. And then I moved on to the bassinet, and honestly, she's just like me for real, because why is she using her bassinet as a catch-all? My daughter did not sleep in her bassinet at all, and I just used it as storage, and I can see that my sister did the same thing. Once I got finished putting everything away, I gave it a good vacuum and decided to light a candle. So this is the finished result. I love it, and it looks so much better than before. Alright, see y'all later, bye.